Man, y'all, I was just thinking about Christmas and was wondering, and I'll post this out to anybody who want to start. Uh, when did you find out that Santa Claus either wasn't real, or did you ever believe in him, or do you still believe in the magic of Christmas? And how's that thing going for you? Anybody can just jump in.
I think for me, I would say that I believe I feel like I believed in him up until the point to where I can remember that I didn't believe in him, which is it's kind of weird to say, but maybe when I was around like five, when like I could like 5 to 6 is probably like the last years I probably believed in him. I think as I became like starting to get in the second, third grade, my mom would say, some of those things like, I work too hard for these Christmas gifts for you to be acting like you acting in school or something like that. So,
Yeah.
and then when you get the gifts, like it didn't say to Santa, it'd be like, or from Santa, it'd be like from mom to Fred or from mom to whoever.
Hmm.
Because that's what I would write, and then I would buy gifts, so I put from Fred to mom. So I think so that's why I said probably around like 7 or 8 years old. It's probably when I stopped believing. Like I always believed in, like I said, the magic. Like we still took pictures and stuff after that, but like just the thought of knowing that okay, he's not the one bringing gifts.
That's funny when you talked about taking pictures with Santa. I think I got my first suspicion that Santa wasn't real the first time I saw a black Santa Claus. We had to take pictures with a black Santa Claus. And I was like, Santa wasn't black last year. Like Santa black this year. Like something's going on here.
Michael Jackson syndrome.
This DEI Santa, DEI Santa.
Yeah, so yeah, when we switched to a black Santa, I think that probably was like third grade, but then yeah, like you said, fourth grade, I think I lost the belief in Santa Claus, but I still believe in the spirit of Christmas. People, I feel like during this season, people are a little bit nicer, people are a little bit more wholesome.
It's more caring in the world.
Mm.
For me, I believed in Santa a little bit longer. I think part of that is because I had a younger sister, so I got to, I guess, kind of extend my belief. So mine went into like junior high, beginning of high school, around that time. I can't exactly remember, but I know that there were definitely conversations with classmates and stuff about trying to convince me to stop believing, and it wasn't gonna happen. But oh no, like believing in Santa was such a big deal. He was just so ingrained, I think, in our family's traditions and stuff. Like my mom made sure, like, well, she made sure to say it was Santa. She never like made presents from her. So like, I don't know, like I figured if she wanted to take credit, she would, but she didn't. So she always gave it to Santa. So I believed until like I couldn't believe any further.
I was more so like Fred. Like I believe until I just didn't believe. I think it's around the time where I just didn't believe in Tooth Fairy, where I didn't believe in the Easter Bunny. I was like, yeah, this Santa Claus, all that, all them holidays that came with a character. I was like, yeah, I just don't believe in it anymore. So it's just, yeah, that's probably when the time I just didn't really believe in it. But I just don't know what age that was. It was just when I stopped, really.
Okay. For me, it was. I don't know if I ever believed, but um, I would say like, yeah, like Fred, about four, like 5, 6. I remember seeing all of the cartoon specials and all of that kind of stuff and nostalgia around Christmas. But I always had the questions. Because I had the hood cousin that stayed with us for a while, then moved away, and then when I went over his house, I was like, he stayed in an apartment building. I'm like, how did Santa, you know, get down? He ain't got no chimney, you know. In this apartment building, so they got like the little cone up at the top. Like did he go down there? Does he come through the air conditioning unit? Like how does he do it? Could he come through the window? So it was like a lot of stuff that just didn't add up. But then, like I was sharing y'all in the pre-show, I was like, okay, my dad would give us $25, and this was back when it was a 99-cent store. We thought we was balling. I would give my mom pair of oven mitts and you know what I mean, and a pair of socks that got butterflies on them or something like that, because she liked butterflies. And, you know, I would be geeked, like, yeah, you know, to see
She
see
didn't
them
want that
open it.
stuff.
I know.
She didn't want it.
She played the role too, like, oh my God, you know, which made me feel
Mhm.
good. But it was more about giving. So we were excited to give gifts. Like, I want to see what my sisters, you know, like I got her this, you know, her favorite color was purple and I got it purple. Or, you know, like at the school, you know, the little workshop and stuff like that they had. So that was kind of my thing, but I don't think it was a thing where I actually believed in Santa. It was more just like, I knew it was part of the nostalgia of Christmas, but I kept the magic of Christmas. And that was there. One key fact before we move on is, have y'all ever heard that Santa was like manufactured?
What do you mean?
So like by Coca-Cola of all
Uh,
things too. Yeah. And I was watching something and, you know, it said the history of like Santa Claus or whatever. You know, the history of they combined two characters, Saint Nick and, Kris Kringle, which is two separate people or something like that or whatever. And the whole polar bear, slash, Santa Claus thing, the red in it. Well, Coca-Cola, long story short, was like, okay, there's people drinking pop in the summertime. How can we get them to drink it in the wintertime? It's not as many people drinking it in the wintertime. You know, you don't think about drinking pop in the wintertime. So they started a whole marketing campaign with the polar bears, the Santa Claus, and all of that kind of stuff or whatever. And if you notice, even still today, they'll have like the traditional the cans that have like the Santa Claus character on it and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and it was a whole marketing ploy behind it. Just look it up. Go to your Googles and look it up. It's crazy. I was like, are you serious? But yeah. And two, they said, if you have you ever seen a picture of your grandparents like opening gifts at Christmas and stuff like that? Like Christmas as we know it, like the nostalgia stuff. Taking a picture with Santa Claus and all that. And if you think about it, like, at least for me, nah, I haven't. You know, they said, yeah, because it started maybe around like our parents.
So I do have a question for you regarding Christmas. What is the craziest thing you and or your child have asked for Christmas?
Craziest, like most expensive, crazy. But
yeah.
like my son now, at his age now, he will be 18 in March. So he made out his Christmas list, and in his digital Christmas list in today's age, he put a link. And that link I thought was going to Amazon. No, it took me to Auto Trader. He wanted a car. So I was like, oh, okay. So Santa got a task ahead of him, like, you know. So I wouldn't say crazy, but yeah. That was
Did it keep it? Did it keep it reasonable? It wasn't like a luxury car, right?
No,
Tesla.
when he first got his license though, he was like, oh, daddy, yeah, I want like a Tahoe. I'm like, no, you don't.
A Tahoe.
Yeah, no, you
Tahoe.
don't. For your first
Yeah,
car, no.
You get him a 2000 Tahoe.
All right.
Like 350,000 miles on it.
give him the Tahoe power wheel.
But for something like that though, like when do you expect to ask your parents for that? Because that is, you assume that is a pricey gift.
Yeah.
Like, so when would you like for your son to ask for that?
I mean, that's
Because
the right time.
when do you ask for Christmas gifts? Like in December? So like, hey, I want this car.
Either
That
Christmas or
costs
birthday.
$2,000, $3,000.
Or like or a graduation gift. Yeah,
Yeah, graduation.
Yeah.
feel like those are.
Yeah, birthday, graduation.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, a car is not really a Christmas gift then.
So you would think that for graduation, but then, man, I looked at the cost of college. I was like, man, you gotta go to college too. Like, hold on, that's back to back. Nah, but yeah. Now we're gonna have to go use, man. Do him like they did on what was that, Transformers? Where you take him through the Lexus lot. You be like, Dad, for real? And then go out the lot, go across the street to the Nissan. Like, yeah. Like, this more my speed. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, I do got one. It was an ask. And this was for around the time. It was a crazy ask for the time. Now it's gonna seem like, oh, okay. But I remember my son was into Elmo. He wanted a Tickle Me Elmo back in the day. And this is when this was like the hottest toy. And if you found one, it was like finding a golden ticket. I couldn't find one at all.
Yeah, those was hot commodities. I think I remember. I remember. Did I get one for somebody? But it was like a couple years after, like they were like the fad kind of died down, and like
right,
easy to find. Because then they came out with the other ones. Then they started like Tickle Me Cookie. That's what I think. I had a Tickle Me Cookie Monster. Somebody bought me. I think like one of my girlfriends or something got me a Tickle Me Cookie Monster.
Well, unlike Tickle Me Elmo, this podcast is not hard to find, and we will start the show.
Let's go. I thought you was gonna say something crazy. I didn't know what this was gonna say after that Tickle Me Elmo thing. I know, like we cannot be tickled.
All right. Welcome to the Brothers and Friends podcast show.
Ho ho ho!
I did. What up, Greg?
What up? Back in the building. What's going on?
What's going on, Chris?
Yo, what up, crew? Happy to see everyone and happy to be seen.
Freddie T, what's going on?
Yo, what's up? Merry Christmas to all our listeners.
Gary?
Ho 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 and Gary Christmas.
Gary Christmas indeed. This is unfortunately the last episode of 2025. So, in honor of that, I felt like, we should do a wrap up of 2025. And I'm going to, just give you guys, a few questions here. And in a way that we wrap up 2025. Yeah, start it off. So I'm going to ask everybody here, what is your favorite TV show that came out in 2025?
That came out like new.
Or
show?
you know what? I would say this: either new show or a show you discovered in 2025. It don't gotta be new, but you had to have discovered it in 2025.
Okay, well then in that case, I have two. So the show my favorite show that came out in 2025 was The Pit. Like, fantastic show, so good. Like I had to watch it twice, like back to back. Loved it. And the show that I discovered in 2025 was Braxton Family Values. Me and Preston watched from the very beginning, and that show is amazing. Highly recommend Braxton Family Values.
Nice. I used to watch that.
It's so good. Like I would have seen the theme song right now.
So I think the show that I've discovered in 2025 that I kind of binge watched was the Bell Collective. So I don't know, like I usually don't watch like those kind of shows, but like when I came, was it on HBO Max? Is it on HBO Max? I think whenever I turned it on HBO Max, it was like at the top of the thing. So like I think one day I tried to play it. I'm like, man, like I don't want to listen. I don't want to watch this right now. So then I think a couple weeks later, I'm like, all right, let me sit down and see what this is about, because it keep on showing up at the top of my screen. I was hooked. Like I'm.
That show was hilarious.
I'm all in. Except for like the current season. I haven't watched the current season yet, but I like binge watched all of it within like a month. And then in that show how you bipolar. Sorry, that show how you bipolar. Like you be liking somebody like the first season, then the next season like, man, I don't like her no more. I'm now like this person.
Is there a show? Is there a show that you have seen in 2025?
That just came out in 2025.
Or you can't think. Yeah,
I can't think of nothing that's new that I've watched that came out in 2025. off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm hoping that these are 2025, but two series that I kind of got interested into and kind of got me waiting on season twos or whatever. Paradise.
Mm.
That was one that I liked, and I might be saying this the wrong way. It was a video game too. Is it heavy metal or no, twisted metal?
Twisted
Sorry,
Metal.
yeah, twisted
That
metal.
show, yeah.
Anthony
I
Mackie.
still need to get into it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I think that's been out before 2025, but that's something you discovered.
yeah. In 2025, that's when I discovered.
Yeah.
Besides my Lord of the Rings too. Sorry, Rings of Power.
Oh,
That's
okay.
still
For
going
sure.
on. Like I
Okay.
watched the first season, but I kind of forgot about that
What
because that's
season?
on
What
Prime, right?
show?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
like two seasons, I think, and they working on a third now.
yeah, I watched the first season, but I rarely watch Prime, so I forget about the shows that come on Prime that I like.
For my 2025 show, it was a series on Netflix called Forever, and it was about two. Man, first of all, I feel like this is my secret catnip is like teen drama. Give me some teen drama. Like I don't know what it is about teen dramas, but like it gets me into it. I don't know if it like gives me like a reminiscence about my teen childhood, and then like thinking about my boy and seeing what drama he might experience during his teens. But yeah, any type of teen drama, I'm into it. And this one was about two young athletes, and it's also like sports. Now you add sports to it, and it was almost like a Romeo and Juliet type of situation where the boy, he's coming from an affluent black family, so another element like black excellence in the series. So man, this series had everything, and it spoke to me. So
Mm.
I love that series. Hopefully it comes back for season 2. I don't know. And then a series that I discovered in 2025, that threw me for a loop. I think I'm gonna say Billions, because I had started watching Billions, but then stopped, and so I just got back into it and finished up the series, and I was satisfied with watching it.
Well, I want to throw out an honorable mention to the King of Harlem with Forrest Whitaker. It was about
Godfather?
Hulu.
Talking about the
Godfather of Harlem, not the
Godfather
King of
Farm,
Harlem.
yeah.
Godfather, yeah, Godfather of
Yeah, I
Harlem. My
watched it.
bad.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Bumpy Johnson.
So I had to Google mine because I just couldn't. I was drawing a blank. But Gary did pick mine though. Paradise was probably my favorite 2025 show that came out this year.
Yeah.
If I had to do a second one, it's a show on Netflix that called The Hunting Wives that I enjoy.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
yeah. I've
show was
seen the
really
first
good.
part of that.
That
It's
show was really good.
crazy.
It's so crazy. It's so
Yeah.
crazy.
By
It's-
third episode, you like, whoa, okay.
Then I would say a show that I got into in 2025 would be Reasonable Doubt. It's probably my show that I really do like that show. Okay, next question: favorite album that came out in 2025. If you don't have one, give me the most favorite album you bumped in 2025, or that you loved in 2025, or you felt that you listened to.
Go. So my favorite album was from a British singer songwriter. Her name is Olivia Dean, and I was satisfied to find out that Barack Obama, the greatest president in modern day history, also put her on his top 25. And so Olivia Dean's album, The Art of Loving, was my top album for 2025.
Nice.
For me, I had 3. Sorry, I could not pick one favorite album. So my first favorite album was Beloved by Giveon. I think Giveon is one of my favorite artists. I don't particularly enjoy his live performances, but like his albums, his vocals, I really like his baritone tone. There's not a lot of dudes singing in that range. So I dig him. The second album was Bloom by Duran Bernard. Great album. Probably none of y'all heard it, but if you have heard it, it's lit.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
y'all heard
he
it?
kind of sounds, yeah, he
I've heard
kind of
of
sounds like
him.
Eric
Yeah.
Benet Maxwell a
I heard
little bit.
him before,
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From before.
yeah. And my third was Cadillac Leather in July Deluxe No Tint by Dear Silas. Dear Silas, he is like I kind of took a break from therapy this year, and so like Dear Silas really tapped into like my affirmation songs. Like so when I need to feel good about myself, like I'll put that album on. It's pretty lit.
Nice. For me, I'm going kind of with Chris. Yeah, more of the jazzy, eclectic, neo soul vibe. First one is Adam Blackstone. He's a bass player that plays literally for everybody. Everybody from Kurt Franklin all the way to Jill Scott's, the Beyonce's, or whoever. He's played bass for them. I think the album was Legacy. And then an artist that I've just found myself keep playing and just got myself introduced to a group called Moonchild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and it's a all white group, but it's a neo soul vibe, and they get it, boy. So, I'm looking forward to going to see them live at Forest Garage next year.
At the garage. Forest Garage. That's a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right. Hey, they ain't got no room
I said
there.
Forest Garage. Dang, I'm all over the place. Ludlow Garage. I'm sorry, y'all. Dang. They
It was
Like,
crazy.
they ain't got no
I was
room
about
give you
to
something to
say-
eat while
when
you
said
there.
that- When you said their name, I was about to tell you, like, yeah, they was gonna be at the Lilo Garage because when we was there, we seen that they was gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm all over the place today.
I think so. My favorite album of the year, I would have to say, or what I listen to most, probably Coco Jones. Why Not More? And as of recently, like I really been feeling that Cardi B, I Am the Drama.
Are you a bodega baddie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Favorite album for me, I mean, I don't know if this even counts because it was a deluxe album, but still. It's going to always be Leon Thomas. It's going to always be my favorite album. He's my favorite artist. And that Mud Deluxe album was everything to me. Everything he puts out is everything. It will always be Leon Thomas for me. I guess I get an honorable mention since everybody is doing... since Chris do an honorable mention for, I think you said she was a British singer, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So I got a British singer too who I just discovered in 2025 and I love her. Little Sims, really good. So check her out, really good. But we will go on to the next question. I probably should have did this. This probably should have been the second question, but anyways, favorite movie of 2025.
I'm gonna go first because I feel like
I know everybody gonna pick the same movie. All right,
know.
let's go ahead,
All
say
right.
it.
Sinners, right?
I do.
Right? Okay.
Hey.
yeah.
It's no brainer, right?
I couldn't think of nothing else I watched. I'm like, have I watched any other
We watched,
movies?
I mean-
Lilo and Stitch 2 came
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, Lilo and
What-
Stitch.
We
Yeah.
got,
I mean,
uh,
yeah. I got a couple of horror movies in case
movies came
someone
out that
looking for
probably
me.
wasn't in.
Chris, I just realized. Okay, did Obi-Wan come out this year?
The movie?
No, the
Was it?
series. When we was talking about like the TV show.
No, that came out last year, I think.
Was that last year? Okay. I was about to say, I was surprised when none of us said nothing like that. But yeah, Sinners. It would be Sinners. I'm a Marvel head too, so.
When I was thinking about this list, I didn't actually think of Sinners. I would have said Sinners if I thought about it, but like I thought of One of Them Days. I really enjoyed that movie. Like there's not a lot of comedies that come out that like make me laugh it like hard, and One of Them Days with Keke Palmer, I don't know, it was one of those. I thought it was a great movie.
Yeah, I had some horror movies on my list, like Bring Her Back, Weapons.
Oh, Weapons. Yeah, that
I
was
still
good.
haven't seen
Him.
Weapons.
Yeah, that might be
Did y'all
right.
see him?
Nah, I
No,
ain't
I
seen
That
it.
just
haven't.
that just came
Oh,
out
with
on
Marlon
Peacock.
Wayans.
This just came out on Peacock, so I think me and the missus is watching on Christmas or
I gotta
Christmas
catch
Eve or
up.
something. So it's like it's either Sinners or one of them days.
Yeah, I mean Lilo and Stitch was
The
a good
Mission
movie. I did enjoy
Impossible.
Lilo and Stitch.
And Lilo and Stitch.
The live action.
Yeah, the live action. You know what else was a sneaky movie that I enjoyed? That I didn't know if I was gonna like was the movie. I think it came out on Netflix with Eddie Murphy and what's the dude from is it from Saturday Night Live? Oh, I
Wait,
can't
they were
think of
like
his
bank
name.
robbers or something like that.
Pete Davidson.
Yeah, Pete Davidson. Yeah,
I've
where
been
they were
meaning to
like
watch
they
that.
work
Is
for
that good?
armor. They work for an armor truck company.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Like
Nobody
that was a sneaky,
saying
funny
any of
movie.
the Tyler. Nobody saying any of the Tyler Perry movies with old girl. I can't think of her name. Who's in the God? Who was robbing the bank? Who thought she was robbing the bank?
Straw.
Oh,
Straw. Yes.
Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji P. Henderson. Yes, I couldn't think.
I
of her
seen
name.
the fanfare. I think the social media ruined it for me because before I got a chance to see it, TikTok was already doing reviews on it, and I'm like, man, don't go see it because, and they crying because something bad happened. So I was like, man, y'all ruined it already.
No, nobody. No.
I remember seeing it, but I don't think it stuck with me.
I seen it.
Like,
I seen it.
yeah.
I like the twist at the end, but other than that, it was just hard.
I mean, I'm a Marvel head too, so like all of the Kang the Conqueror stuff and all of that stuff. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I'm into that.
Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts was good.
Yeah,
I
it was
haven't seen that
decent.
yet either. I keep saying I need to see that.
All right, moving on. Let's get a little personal here. Biggest lesson of 2025 that you learned?
I would say the biggest lesson I learned raising teenage daughters isn't for the faint of heart.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh.
Like stuff started to get real. Like,
You want to elaborate on that, or you just want to keep it at
that's all you can say.
Ugh.
That's all you can say. Chris will find out in 13 years.
I'm like, man, I need more details. Like, please, please share.
Things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably a part of having teenagers in general once they get to the age, but it's just trying to maneuver around feelings when you like talk to them about certain issues or certain things without them getting too emotional and then shutting down. Like, especially on top of being a teenager and a girl, you're a teenage girl in 2025 where like we're not teaching our kids, I think, the skills that we were taught when we grew up to kind of be able to like think for ourselves and be self-aware, because social media is kind of, I feel like, to some point dumbing our kids down a little bit more. So I feel like there's more emotions involved in raising kids than it was when we were kids.
Yeah, they are not the because I said so generation. Oh my God.
For me, having the birth of our second one this year, for me, I had to really rely on family. And so lesson from 2025 was just being less independent and not being afraid to, accept help. Because, when the kids start outnumbering the parents, that's when it starts getting like really difficult as far as, babysitting and all that. Yeah, it really does take a village.
Nice.
Or a castle.
For me, or a castle. Right. That's funny. For me, lesson is, I think I've learned to give myself permission to be intentional about everything. So the power of being intentional. I think I said this when I first turned 40. It was like, okay, I've done everything up until now that I feel like I've had to do. I feel like I got to go to work. I feel like I got to do this. I feel like I got to go. I feel like I got to sacrifice. But now I'm doing things or trying to do only things that I desire to do, that I want to do. So do I want to work on this project? Yeah, I can do it this way, but do I want to do it this way? You know, making moves that way and letting that kind of force my decisions versus like, oh man, this needs to be done. I feel like it. Yeah, I just feel like I need to get this done. No, it's do I want to and which way I want to do it.
So the next question will be, what's your favorite moment of 2025?
Oh, that's easy for me. I'll go first. Our group Florida trip and the anniversary. That was a hell of an accomplishment in my book, I would say. And because at first I didn't think it could get done. It was something that, we was looking at like, okay, how are we going to do this? So we had to add up everything and get everybody's schedules together, and the people that went, I mean, was I would say meant to be there, and it just went flawless to me. So yeah, it was very meaningful. So my 20th anniversary trip to Florida with you guys. Hey,
I will piggyback off of that and say like that was a great moment. I really did enjoy the 20th anniversary trip, and also it'd be 2 trips for me, and then our trip to Jamaica. We took a trip to Jamaica for our mom's 70th birthday. So shout out to Jamaica, praying for them and their recovery still. But, that was a really great experience and hoping to go back soon.
I'm waiting for somebody to give something like a little less, something that's less meaningful of a moment. Because, I mean, mine was Cowboy Carter tour. Like, I enjoyed the Florida trip. That was great. But, like, the Cowboy Carter tour was amazing for me. Like, I enjoyed it. We got rained out in Chicago. And I mean, there was a torrential downpour before the show went on. And to think that, like, she still put on an amazing show after being, like, having the stadium just rained out for hours. It was just like insane. So for me, it was that. But yes, shout out to Florida too. That was great. Definitely
that was nice.
A memorable moment as well. I enjoy Florida too for sure. But I just didn't want to say Florida again. So, Josh, what about you? You got a moment?
All right.
All the questions.
You asking all these questions, ain't got no answers. Right.
I'm the host. Let's ask the questions here. No, I would say my favorite moment, I guess I'm going to piggyback. Then I'm going to say would be going the Jamaica trip. I think that was special for me because it was my kid's first airplane ride. That was special. So get on the airplane for the first time and watch them take that. That first airplane ride was special, and the excitement of that and all of that. Even though Jamaica Airlines is so Jesus Christ, but it was still special. It was still good anyway. I enjoyed it. That was probably my favorite one. Then Florida right behind it because going on a trip without your kids is always amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll add on to that. Yeah, so most memorable moment is obviously the birth of our second child, beautiful, beautiful daughter. But it threw things for a wrench because we missed that Jamaica trip. And then we were on the fence about the Florida trip, but God made a way and everything worked out, and we were so happy and blessed to be away from the kids and enjoying the trip with you brothers and friends.
Nice. And Josh, I feel you on that Jamaica flight. We did that Jamaica flight before too, and it is brutal.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Going through customs and everything. So, yep.
All right, then the next question will be, what are you looking forward to in 2026?
Well, we only got 2 more years of Trump.
Jesus, can we get off of Trump? My God. Can we be positive on this show? Anything you're looking forward to positively?
I mean, I'm looking forward to some new adventures. Of course, with family, with you guys. See where this podcast can go in 2026 as we continue to elevate.
Yes.
And then just see all our families grow. I look forward to that every year. Just kind of seeing where we can go, take off. Looking forward to good health. Staying the course of good health.
Yeah. I'm with that, Fred. Growth. yeah, what you said, growth in 2026, and because I feel like we're in our prime, so like going to like Jamaica's and trips and stuff like that, like we supposed to be doing that type of stuff now, you know, and between raising kids, and stuff like that, but yeah, living our lives. We in our prime right now, so.
Okay. All right. So then, anybody else? Greg?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all that too, but I'm also looking forward to Act 3 of Beyonce's third album of her trilogy that is coming in 2026. I'm looking forward to that.
Nice.
Chris,
Nice.
anything positive you got to say?
I mean, it is positive. The only 2 more years of Trump, man.
Only 2 more years.
That is positive, man. Only 2 more
Could
years.
be
left,
3,
man.
Josh. It could be 3.
Guess
Jasmine
so.
Crockett.
I guess so.
Yeah, running for Senate. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's take it back in 2025 again, since we're not even looking forward to 2026. And we're gonna stick it about this podcast. Your favorite episode that we've done so far. I'll go first. Mine would be the sports episode. So I'm really into sports, love sports. So
Yeah,
that was probably my favorite episode.
Nice. I probably got 2, but first one, I mean, it's just biased. The one in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that we did with the spouses.
Yeah, that was cool to do it live. Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah,
With the audience.
had a live audience.
Yeah, that was good.
Second one, I gotta think about.
I thought you said you had 2. 2 me, you got that.
I know.
Already
It's
ready.
one other. I gotta remember what it was about.
Yeah. So I mean, I enjoyed the one in Florida as well. I enjoyed the atmosphere of the one in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one I enjoyed, I can't remember what it was called, but I think it was 2 podcasts ago. What was the one right after the sports podcast?
Music
That's
one?
the music
Yeah,
one.
Music?
We did the music one.
Yeah,
I
we
think
did
that
do
was
the
the
music.
one.
Yeah, I like it.
That might have been it. It might have been the music one. Was it the music one? I have to go back and look and see what the name was.
I got 2. Let's see. So the first one I liked, I actually wasn't on, was when you got it titled "Navigating the Backlash of Aisha Curry."
Oh shit!
Public persona.
Gary blow up. It's a good one.
I thought that was a good one, especially the way you edited it, and it really like I said, I wasn't on it, so I had to watch it from the a true viewer perspective, and the way you edited it really made it seem like Gary was done, so like Gary is out of here. And then my second one, I'm gonna kind of go philosophical. I feel like we've been really amping it up every episode. So my second favorite episode is the one we're going to do next, because I feel like we really are like stepstone to being better each episode. So whatever episode we do next is going to be my favorite episode.
I dig it.
Yeah. And it was the music one. I think it was called Nothing But Music.
Yeah.
Nothing but music. Okay.
Yeah.
Greg, you got one?
I mean, okay, so I guess my favorite is not my favorite, but it's the one that I learned the most from, and it would be the Aisha Curry episode. I learned a lot about myself from that episode, and so like it was very valuable for me to experience that episode for sure. And I think every other episode where I don't argue with Gary is a favorite episode for me, like for sure, like where I'm able to successfully navigate throughout this entire episode and me and Gary don't lock horns that's a win for me, so for sure.
So I'm gonna go first, but this is the question I want to ask. What do you hope stay in 2025? So I'm gonna say this. That thing that the kids are saying, the 6-7, yeah, I hope that stays in 2025 and they don't bring that in 2026. So if anybody else, y'all got anything y'all hope stay in 2025 and don't come with us in 2026?
Go ahead, say it, Chris. Go ahead, say it, Chris.
6.
Trump.
Right.
Nah. That's something that yeah, it's unrealistic. He is gonna be
Moving on
with us next year. Yeah, he's moving on with us.
Mm.
I would say Stephen A. Smith's political views. They can
Boy.
stay in 2025.
Amen
Keep
on
those
that.
right there.
Amen on that, Greg. Yeah. I'm about sick of him.
Oh, we can keep any Diddy documentaries, any new ones. We can keep those in 2025 as well. We don't need no more.
Done with them.
We're done.
Okay. What else y'all got?
I'll
Come
say
on
this.
now.
I hope the Saints losing record stays in 2025.
That's fine.
Well, speaking of what you just said, then
Let's keep it going.
Zach Taylor, the Bengals front office, Mike Brown. Shoot, the orange tiger, the white tiger, all of them can stay in 2025. Like, come on, y'all. Offensive line currently is constructed. Stay in 2025.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Fred, for releasing that. I feel better.
You see, they put a fire Zach Taylor billboard on the
Yeah.
highway.
It was on 75.
Yeah, 75.
All right,
Anything else?
unpopular, but Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas." We don't need to do that next year. We already know it's time. You don't need to. Yeah, don't go back in the ice. Don't go back in the ice. Just yeah.
I think that's tradition now.
Yeah, that's gotta be tradition, man. I don't think that's
It's
gonna
tradition
ever go
now.
away.
Yeah,
That's annoying. I didn't want that. I didn't ask for that.
It's a hugely popular Christmas song, though, bro.
See,
It's weird that you would
that's
be
why
against that with that hat on.
you know what though. I like the song. I just don't like her version. Well, put it like this: I even like the song, her version.
How do you not?
I don't like it
Her
because
version?
it gets played 10,000 times. Yeah, it's like many artists that does that version of the song. It's just her version gets played in the malls and everything. PJ Morton has a version that song that I like, so I'll listen to it like that. But yeah, don't go back in the ice after Halloween. Yeah. No.
All right. Final question. I need something from everybody. Think your hardest. Who is your MVP of 2025? And it cannot be your spouse. So who made you feel, or who do you feel like was MVP of 2025 for you?
I don't know what route we're going to go with this.
Well, I'll go.
Right, it's very general.
Celebrity.
I
You can
go
do-
what I picked. I picked 50 Cent. And I picked 50 Cent because, of course, the Diddy documentary, like the pettiness of him just coming out. But he also has like some of the best like TV shows I like to watch. So like I like Power. I just kind of picked up or started watching the last episode of the season with Tommy. Because when it
That's a
started,
new
I
one.
was on the
I
fast
stopped
and I
watching
couldn't
it.
watch it. Yeah, and I couldn't watch it
Yeah,
on the
that's good.
fast. So I'm on. I just started watching the last season like this morning, and then the BMF. That was one of my shows. I'm kind of mad that that's kind of done. So he's the MVP for me just because like I like the stuff he put out on Stars.
Agreed.
Now, I'll be in the same lane with you, Fred. I won't pick that rapper, but I will pick Kendrick Lamar as
Hey,
my
you took
MVP
mine.
for 2025.
Yes, sir.
Kendrick Lamar in his halftime performance, although the beef took place in 2024, I believe, the halftime show was just his victory lap and the nail in the coffin of the Drake fame that has been bugging me for decades. And so that was fantastic. So yeah, MVP for me. Kendrick Lamar. K. Dot.
Nice. Yeah, you took mine. I had another one on deck though. This is more on the religious side. Kurt Franklin. If we go on celebrities, he has been able to kind of reinvent himself like over the years or whatever. I just watched the podcast, the Den of Kings that he has going on, and the different celebrities that he's been able to align and just kind of expand the talk. Put it that way. So Kurt Franklin for me.
Am I the last one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Josh, you went.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go with AI, man. I feel like AI dominated 2025. So I
The
don't know if you want to.
singer,
Artificial
that
No,
intelligence
singer,
just
the
or
just
artist.
just artificial intelligence in
so
general,
not
like
Allen
the
Iverson.
way, like. Uh, his documentary was pretty good on Prime, but now I'm just talking about AI in general, like the leaps and bounds is already advanced. Like you could, man, some of those videos that they put out, like you can barely tell, like what is this? Is this artificially generated or is this real? Like so, the
Yeah.
pictures, the data that they've been able to throw out there and advance in what 1 or 2 years has been mind blowing.
Are we not terrified by that though?
I am.
I
I
am.
am.
I am
I
so
am.
terrified of that.
Yeah.
Like that
I am.
literally gives me so much anxiety. At the same time, like I use AI at work and it makes my work so much easier. So like that's cool. But
Mm,
I just oh no. It just makes me so nervous.
I am not a conspiracy theorist, but I have seen way too many movies. Yeah, I'm terrified. iRobot, all of that. I think we're doing too much.
And now did y'all see that that AI artist, she came out with a diss track for the people who were dissing her for being AI? So so it's like okay, if you're gonna be AI, you should only be allowed to talk to other AI artists. Like you should not be allowed to even acknowledge human people. Like you live in a completely different world. How you gonna start beefing in the real world and address people when you ain't real? It's wild.
Right.
This AI world, man. I don't like where we're going.
I know where we're going. To the end of the show. 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 We out, y'all.
Josh, what was your MVP?
Hey.
Damn it, man. I didn't have one.
You just said everybody need the answer.
You said everybody needs to answer this.
I was saying,
Yeah.
I was talking about y'all. Man, this is gonna be off the top of the dome because I'm only thinking about it right now. I would probably say, oh girl, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife,
Wife.
who been
Rest
donating
in peace.
money, who been donating money
Girl.
all to them HBCUs.
Oh girl.
And she, like she said, I can't think of her name. I don't know her name,
Yeah.
but
Most
she been
valuable
doing,
person and you don't know her name.
I don't know her name, but she is doing amazing work. She doing some
She's out here
godly
beasting.
work though.
Her name is
Out
Old
here
Girl.
godly working,
Girl.
doing godly work, doing godly
Girl,
work.
Miss Gates.
Miss Gates.
But yeah, but she been like she said she gonna give all her fortune to do like HBCUs.
Black
I was like,
HBCUs.
yeah, I'm like, all right, you do you, go ahead. But yeah, that'd be my MVP.
Nice.
I feel like that was somebody like 'cause she didn't have to do it, so you know, I thought that was
To the end of the show. To the
end of the show. To the end of the show.
To the
To the end of
To
the
the
show.
end of the show.
To the end of the
To
show.
the end of the show. To the end of the show.
We out, y'all.
To the end of the show.
All right, so for this final one, everybody got their music stuff out. I want to know who is your top 5 people you listen to. So if you was in Apple Music, YouTube, or who do you think were your top 5 people you listened to this year?
So I'll start off. So we have a shared YouTube music family account, and so my son has been listening to a lot of music, and so his taste is vastly different from mine. But he's in the K-pop Demons and Huntrix. That song was highly played on my YouTube music, along with I already said Olivia Dean's album, and then A Blast from the Past, Snow Allegra was a constant listen on my YouTube.
Okay.
Nice. My top 5 artists were Avi Beyonce, Ariana Grande, Giveon, Kendrick Lamar, and Leon Thomas.
All right, so my number 1 was Leon Thomas, of course. Doja Cat was 2. Jid was 3. And I'm guessing that I listened to these albums just recently. Cardi B is 4, and then Wale is 5. Those are my top 5. Gary, if you had to pick 5 artists, I'm not sure if you know how to get to yours. If you had to pick 5 artists,
Is this YouTube? You said
The
Yeah.
elements, earth, wind, fire.
yeah. I don't have artists like it ain't gonna be nothing new either. More or less. I don't know. And did y'all was looking at YouTube, right?
Well, depending on what you listen to music on, like your music
Yeah, what do you
listening
listen to
app,
music
so like
on?
Spotify, yeah.
Do you listen?
Yeah, mine is like all over the place. So I listen to everything from musicals, jazz, latest songs, that sort of thing.
But do you listen to them on the app,
The
like on
YouTube app?
Spotify? Or I don't know. That's
Oh,
what I'm asking.
Spotify.
Like,
Yeah. I can look up Spotify. I thought y'all said YouTube. That's what.
no, Chris was saying
This is
'cause
just
that's
like
yeah, my top song, my top song I listened to in 2025 was "On Sight" by Coco Jones.
because you don't know your top 5 artists.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look at Spotify.
it was. Let's see. Hold on. It was Pastor Mike Jones, Coco Jones. I'm not. Let's say Pastor Mike Jones. Let's say Pastor Mike Jones. Pastor Mike.
That was
Jr.
like, wait.
Mike Jones.
Mike
I was like, when
Jones.
did Mike Jones kill a pastor? I was
Like
what?
wow.
Pastor Mike Jr. Coco Jones, Raheem Devine, Kendrick Lamar, and Cardi B.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was Olivia Dean, Snow Allegra, Leon Thomas, and Doechii.
That's right. You did to your child. I'm like,
I'm like, yeah,
I
I'm like
know.
Leo. So Doechii, yeah.
What? I'm glad y'all got the Leon Thomas in there, boy.
He did a song with Olivia Dean.
And show me, I listened to artists from Jamaica, United Kingdom, Nigeria, Canada, and the United States.
How you see all the information nobody asked for, but you don't see the artists?
I did see the artists, but like I said, so mine go through like it's like a scrolling thing. So I gotta like pause it, put my finger on it, like it doesn't just list it.
Oh, you
so
gotta
I
watch
can
the
look
video.
at it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mine on Spotify is weird. Well, I told y'all I'm all over the place. Okay, first came up an artist. Y'all may not know who he is. He's a like neo soul gospel. His name is Doobie Powell. The second artist is Erica Campbell. Surprisingly, I'm like, oh, for real? Okay. And then Lettucey is third. Then Jill Scott fourth, which is This Is Wrong. Yeah,
You said Legacy?
Lettucey.
Legacy. Okay.
That's a name I haven't heard in years.
Yeah, no. All right. Thanks for giving it to me. Oh, man.
How do you say
I didn't tell the
J.O.?
viewers Happy New Year. Huh?
I said, how do
Merry
you?
Christmas. When you tell nobody Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas.
I said Merry Christmas when I first got on. That was my intro.
Oh, so who do y'all want to say Merry Christmas to and a Happy New Year to? We can close out like
Viewers.
How do you say what?
I said, who do y'all want to
Feliz
say
Navidad.
Merry Christmas to and a Happy New Year? I'll start off. I want to say
Not
Merry
you,
Christmas.
Not you. Fred, how do you say what?
Oh, my stuff was silly. I was gonna say, what is J.O. in Spanish?
J.O.
I wanna wish you a Merry
Ho, ho, ho.
Christmas.
Yeah.
I wanna
Is it?
wish
For
you
real?
a
The J's are pronounced. The J's are pronounced with an H.
I thought about Jose. So I was like,
yeah. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho.
That was a joke?
Joke. I was just asking. It was a question.
it did seem like a dad joke, though.
I know, like, this is a
Yeah, I mean,
joke.
it did.
Thank you so much for listening to the Brothers and Friends podcast. Do you want to chime in on this week's topic? Well, leave us a comment for us to discuss on a future episode. But in the meantime, please follow us on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. Peace.